Yeah, this is some big historical news. It shows human rights, freedoms, and equality for all people. This is what we must achieve to bring peace to nations like Syria. We must achieve human rights and freedoms for all people. It's a fight for human life. It's a fight for human right. It's a fight for human dignity. Fight for human equality. Equality of life for all people. And this is what the world's going to have to come to survive the next millennium. To survive the next millennium, this is what the world's going to have to come to. Otherwise, it's going to be utter chaos. Wars are covering our world. The sadness of human life. Children are being kidnapped. Women are being kidnapped. Girls are being kidnapped. The slaughter of human life goes on all over the world. The slaughter of human life goes on all over the world. The human rights and human freedoms and equality are for all people. They're for all people. We must see and work to achieve this for all people, so that all people live equality in life. It's not as hard as people think it is. It's a matter of working together, working with each other, working for each other, working by each other, working with each other. And that's really the whole crux of the thing, is getting people to work and share and care and help together. Even you can't stop violence without people. You can't stop killing without people. You can't stop hate without people. You can't stop bigotry without people. You can't stop none of these things in human life without people. There's a need for people to be people, for people to be human beings. There are a lot of good human beings out there that need help and need to be part of the solution for those that are part of the problem. And that's the truth of human life. Even the battle in Syria, the good people have to go out. The good people have to go out. Where Africa, where they got Ebola. It's the lack of human rights, the lack of human life, lack of human way to live. Human way to live. Human way to live. It's good for all people. It's good for all people to realize that human life is for all people, for every child, man, and woman on this earth. And that's the truth of human life. That's the fact of human life. I've seen a lot of inequality in my life. Too much. And it's sad that it has to be that way. And it continues to be that way. Because it's a fight for human life. It's a fight for human rights. It's a fight for human freedoms. It's a fight for equality for all human beings. For all human beings. It's not that hard to do. Treat people with respect, dignity, and a little bit of honor. And the world would be a lot better place for all of us. The world would be a lot better place for all of us. Everybody can be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. People need to be part of the solution. It's not going to come from governments. It's not going to come from nations of war. It's going to come from the people, by the people, for the people. That's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way it's going to work, is if we work together as a race, not races. I'm not saying change your race. I'm saying work together as a human race. This is what I'm saying. Is people have to work together as a human race. People need to share and understand each other's cultures, ways, and agree to disagree. It's easier to hate than it is to accept it. This is gay marriage, such as other people, such as black people, such as Muslim people. But these are all people. These are all people. Most of them want to live just a normal life. Most of them want to live just a normal life. And it's a fight for human freedom. That fight for human freedom that we all must take. Because with great freedom comes great responsibility. It becomes a need, a want for human life for all people. For all people. Respect for human life. This is the first order. This is the first thing. Respect, health, wealth, welfare for all people. We need to stop to die and starve and fight and kill you. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you gotta keep plugging away. You gotta keep hoping that people grab on and listen. That people grab hold and listen and understand that there can be a world for all people. That this world can be for all people, for all nations, for all humanity, for all human life. That this world can reach heights that it's never reached. Can you imagine businesses if people were all working and money would be making instead of being greedy and outsourcing it to slave labor in places like that, the Syrian war? Can you imagine a quiet Syria, peaceful, sunlight, people walking down the streets? It just takes that thought, that positive thought, people to bring it together. It just takes that positive thought of people to bring it together. It's the care of human life. It's the help of human life. It's the peace and freedom and equality of human life. Michael Brown was shot. For what? For what? No. Hate only hurts. Same thing. It's just the same thing with the killing in Syria and Iraq, Afghanistan, Lebanon, nations all over the world. Wars that reap to death our planet, that are reaping the death of our planet, that are polluting the greenhouse. Because every time you explode a bomb, you gotta have gas in the air. It's just terrible. It's not the way the world should be. It's not the way the world should be. It's not the way life should be. Life is for all people. And that's what we have to realize. Is that life is for all people. Life is for all. Sharing is for all. Caring is for all. Respect for human life is not a hard thing to do. Values for human life is not a hard thing to do. But we all have to do it together. We all have to share together. We all have to care together. We all have to be part of the solution instead of being part of the problem. We all have to. There are so many good people in the world. There's so many good people in the world. Just need to take that first step forward. I just need to take that first step forward and share their values with other people, with all people. Now these aren't fancy videos. They're not meant to be. They're meant to show the world that you can try from any place on earth. That you can try from any place on earth. As long as you try. As long as you try. As long as you explain. As long as you talk. As long as you keep people busy thinking about the good stuff in your life, not just all the bad in your life. Which I do in my videos, which is the truth of human life. The truth of human life. And it's a scary thought. It's a scary thought. I'm going to leave this as a historical site where everybody tried. Where everybody tried. Where all people tried. Where all people care. Where all people are. Where all human beings care. And that's the truth of human life. That's the truth of human life. And we need all people. We all need each other. We all need each other. Nobody likes to be an island unto themselves. Nobody likes to be alone. Everybody wants and needs that care of life. Whether it's from mother, father, friend, son, brother, daughter, whatever it is, it takes that commitment to human life, to save human life, to help human life, to bring about peace where there's now war. It takes all people. All people have to work towards it. All people have to work towards it because it's the way of human life. It's the care of human life. It's the help of human life. It's the sharing of human life. It takes us all. It takes us all to accomplish this. It takes us all. And it cannot be achieved without everybody working together. Governments aren't going to do it. Governments just think war is the answer to everything. And in certain cases, it is because it has to be. Because of people being genocided, people being gassed, people being killed, people being raped, children kidnapped in Boko Haram, the war in Syria, where you got a dictator on one side that's no good, and you got ISIS creating everybody on the other side is no good. We all need to be part of the solution. We all need to be part of the solution in the whole. We've got the greatest tool in the world here on this internet to change the course of human life. And people realize it. They use it for their cause. They use it for their cause. I'm using it for a good cause, for human life, for human care, for human rights, for human equality, for human freedom, for the right of people to be able to walk down the street without fear of their life. You don't know, this beating and bashing and abusing people doesn't solve nothing. It doesn't solve nothing. But human rights and human freedom, human expression, human equality. It's for all people. It's for all people. It's not something it's something you're born with. It's not something you're given by nations. It's something you're born with. You're born free. That's why you come into the world screaming. That's why we come into the world screaming, and we go out of the world fighting, because we want human rights. We need human rights. It calls for human rights. We all need to care. We need to care about all nations and all people, not just one nation and one people. And until this is achieved, the world will just remain divided. The world will just remain sacred. Just remain sacred. The world will just remain without respect and value of human beings. You know, they say to worry about the overpopulation of the planet. Well, millions are dying every year. Millions are dying every year. How are you going to overpopulate the planet with the death of 11 million children a year? You got Ebola. You got Syria. You got Iraq. You got Afghanistan. You got Pakistan and India. And nations at war all over the world. Nations at war all over the world. Nations divided all over the world. But simple freedoms and human respect and equality, you take that away. You take that away. The world hears the people. If the world hears the people, they're going to listen. If the world hears the people, they're going to listen. I guarantee you, if the world hears enough people, they will. That's the power of human life. That's the change that can come. That's the healing that can come. That's the sharing that can come. That's the peace of human life that can come to this world. But the people have to be heard. The people need to be heard. People need to be heard. All people need to be heard. It's a quest that begins with the hope of one person, then the hope of two people, then the hope of four people, and so on and so on and so on and so on, until the mass is built. Until the mass is built and share that hope, share a voice of equality, rights, and freedoms. And yes, the world can live as a human race, and as the human race, by the human race, for the human race. If we stand together, we can stand united. But if we stand apart, we stand divided. And that makes us vulnerable. It makes us unaware of all freedom. It's for all people. It's for all people. It's for all people. We all have to share together. We all have to work together. We all have to do it together. It's the only way it's going to get done. It's the only way it's going to work. Is if everybody does it together. From every nation, from all walks of life. From all walks of life. It's not easy. It's not easy living in the world today. It's not easy. It's hard for many, many billions of people. Yeah, billions of people. And it's just the sadness of human life that the world has put the human race at the bottom of the importance of human life. Until we stabilize that. So that the walls start to fall down, that the healing starts to begin. The human race starts to become a human race, nation by nation, person by person, people by people. It'll never end. It'll never end. It'll never end. Because people have to be the hope. People have to be the hope. People have to be the hope. People have to be the hope for human care, rights, freedoms, and equality. Equality of life is for all people. No baby screams any different. No baby hungers any different. No race is any different. Cultures, colors, skin, gay people are no different. They live as normal. They live as normal. In fact, it's said that kids thrive better in gay homes than they do in regular homes sometimes. That's the sadness of human life that should not happen. The ideology of people is to let people live. It's to help people. Put out that hand. Put out that hand. Hope for human life, freedom, truth, justice.